Hey everybody, welcome back to Hidden Springs Homestead. Today, well yesterday, I mowed. And I was actually able to mow through here. It's not crazy muddy anymore. It has finally dried out a little bit. But today, it's time to finish pounding T-posts. 2 points. It's time to finish pounding some T-posts on this fencing project. It has lasted way too long, and this is getting crazy. Oh, we got some onlookers. Well, I got some onlookers in front of me too. But we are going to finish pounding these T-posts in. We're going to get it done. Hey, you want to hop up here? Say hi? Of which one of those, part of it is a corner bracing, and we were going to be done with the T-post, guys. That fencing project is taking way too long. But the hardest part of it, my opinion, the hardest part of it, stretching the fence to me isn't that big of a deal, and tying the fence to the posts is just tedious. It's not physically hard, because I can just take a 5-gallon bucket out there, plop it in front of a fence post, and wham bam, just go. It's going to take forever. I have no idea how many, I should really get a count as to how many T-posts we've put in, because I really haven't been paying attention. But every T-post gets like 5 ties, I think is what I did on this last one. 1, 2, yeah, 5 ties. So every fence post times 5, that's what we got to wrap up. So it's going to take a while, but if nothing else, that's something I don't have to dedicate like, hey, I'm going to go, I need an hour to do this, or I need 4 hours to do this, or a whole day. I just go, and however many I get tied, I get tied. I'll just leave the bucket in the same spot, so then I know which T-post to go back to. But we're going to load up the last of the T-posts that we need, and I'm going to head on back there, because I'm ready to get this done. Well, guys, I don't know if it really relates to camera. We started sinking. So this is where the tractor will stay. And I'm going to hump all these down to where we're going to be working at today. Luckily, it's just 10 and that corner bracing. But let's get on it. It's only 100 yards or so. But I'm going to get on it. I'll see you guys where we'll be working. All right, so I kind of went ahead off camera. Got these pounded in. Oh, sweat running miles. As you can see down there, maybe not. We have one. I need to come through here with a chainsaw and some clippers, clip some of these branches. Two, we have a gully here. And the ending is right there. So as soon as at the end, we're gonna have to go down and come back up. And that's not the greatest thing, in my opinion. So, yeah, we might add another T-post or some kind of other extra bracing down here to keep the fence from rising up once it's under tension. Again, this isn't going to be crazy tight, but I still want it tight enough that it's, you know, going to be worth its while. But from the posts that I'm kind of resting my hand on now to that one right there, that's about 3 feet, and it's about 10 feet away. So that's a pretty good grade. So I might kind of keep it on the higher side and just throw a cattle panel down there and kind of embed the cattle panel into the ground some. But we'll see about that. But this bracing, I have tried probably 7 or 8 different poles for this thing, and I can't put in these side poles. Oh, not that one. That one. I can't put those in until I get the primary brace in. So I'm gonna keep hacking away at this thing to see if I can find somewhere where this thing is gonna go in, so then I can put the other brace poles in. We shall see how long this is gonna take. Whew, we got it done. Last one in. This is all that's left. Sorry. This is all that's left. Oh. Say a little prayer before pounding that single corner post in. No rocks. And I mean, guys, I don't know if you can even see down here. I have tried everywhere in this circle. Look, all the way over here. Like, look, I suck at this. There. I mean, all over the place over here. Prayed a little bit. Right in the first time. God works miracles. And then, not only that, these other two. No rocks. Pounded them straight in. And yeah, I had to wiggle around a little bit just to get around a little bit of rock, but I didn't have to feel around. Whew. Power of prayer. All right. I am not going to bore you guys showing me putting this last corner bracing in. I do think it's funny. I put y'all on a hyperlapse expecting this to take like another 30 minutes to try and get that post in. All right. Well, I'm going to put this last wedge lock corner bracing in. And that's it for the bracing. The only thing I need left from wedge lock is gate latches. And that's it. That's it. And actually, I already have 2. I need 1 more. So that's all. That's it. 1, and then I need to buy all the wire. That's going to be a pain in the butt because I can only do that like 1 roll at a time. So I'm going to put this thing in, and I'll see you guys here in just a second. And we're done. Everything lined up nice. Now guys, for me, so you want your, around the corners, so the way you do, you put where your load is where your knobs are. For the most part, your load is going to be the inside of your fence, except, oh, of course I screwed up those two posts. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with it. Your load is on the interior of your fence because that's where your livestock are. In the corners, your load is on the outside because you got to go around the corner. You don't want to pull in, you want to push in from the outside. Of course, that bad boy and that one are facing the wrong way. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. The fence will still hold. I'm not putting bison and beef cattle in here. Yeah. Now, this, my friends, is pretty much just going to be for sheep and one, maybe two goats. You know what? I screwed up one of the corners on my other fence too. Didn't make a difference. Didn't make a difference at all. I've not lost any livestock to predators or them getting out. Actually, nobody's gotten out unless I screwed up and like didn't make sure the gate was latched behind me. So that's it, guys. We're done with posts. Next up, the actual fencing. Gates will come later because, like I said, everything's down to finances. So we are going to, I got extra cattle panels. I'll put a cattle panel up in front of where the gate's going to be, and I'll just carabiner the thing in. You know, I'll clip the thing in. They're not going to get out. Important thing is to get the livestock in here so we can start grazing, rotating a little bit better. That's going to do it for this one, guys. It feels so good to be done. It feels really, really good. And I'm sorry I haven't shown like all the progress. Literally, guys, I've been just pounding in 10 here, 15 there. I think the most I did in a day was like 27, which was a big day. And the posts were just going in left and right. Great. The far side over there, that was a pain. That's right along the creek bed. Here, I think it was such a problem. I'm wondering if this used to be pasture once before. Because there's just this random giant pile of rocks right here. So I'm betting they just dumped it all right here. Well, I'm going to go get some water. I'm done with this project. I'm going to go rake up the old chicken run area. I think I showed you guys I weeded that a couple of weeks ago. Well, I weeded it again. And I left all the grass there in the little run to let it dry. Now I'm going to go rake it up as dry hay. So I'm going to give that to the sheep. I'm going to do that. And then I've got a Zoom meeting for one of the boys. But, guys, it feels so good to be done. Like, let me set you there. It feels so good. Whew. I'm going to let you go, guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sharing in my successes and your comments through my failures and helping me build up to learn how to be better. Because that's it, guys. We strive to be better every day. Do something today that'll make tomorrow better. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me. I love that you guys come and spend your day with me. And as always, God bless you guys. Hey guys, just your little at the end extra. All that that we just threw in there, that's what I just weed eated and set out to dry. These guys are loving it. They're tearing it up. Might not be ideal. It's not the most perfect hay in the world. But you know what? They're tearing it up. They seem to like it. And that's all that matters. No hay rake. No mower. This is old school. Well, we used a weed eater. It's probably only about 1 square bale worth, but you know what? It worked. And these guys are happy.